Welcome back, Fragrance family. It's your friendly neighborhood humble collector, and I'm here to review a fragrance that proves that autumn is definitely in the air. It's 1 million Prive. Okay, and I got the I got this box set last year when the fragrance came out in 2016 of last year. It's a really cool box. It's one of my favorite boxes. You know, that's where the big bottle goes, and this is where I love when they give you little atomizers, man. You know, little free atomizer. That's to me, that's a free atomizer. And this is this right here is the cover for it. It's just Paco. It just says Paco, Rabbane, Prive, all that other good stuff. I'm gonna put this right there. Okay, so yeah, autumn is definitely in the air. Definitely proves this fragrance definitely proves that summer is no longer around. You know, whenever I wear this, it has to be during the autumn, during Halloween time, because it just gives me that, pumpkin, spicy, cinnamon, Halloween style feel. Gosh, man. Now, I got my nose onto this when it first came out, when it was at, where was it at? I think it was at Macy's. I was in San Antonio at Macy's, at the Macy's over there, and they had it, and I was like, hey, can I walk up to the counter, and I'm like, can I get my nose onto Prive, onto 1 million Prive? She was like, of course you can, sir. And I mean, God, it is such an awesome fragrance, man. To me, this is way better. This is way better than the original 1 million. Like I said, this was released in 2016. It's a balsamic, warm, spicy, cinnamon, sweet, and tobacco fragrance. Top notes include blood mandarin, cinnamon. Mid notes include tobacco and myrrh. And then bottom notes include patchouli and tonka bean. Tonka bean, man. And you know, I've used quite a few juice on this, man. And this one right here, I mean, I've used all the way. I don't want to use all of this because I can't figure out a way to refill this. So so I'll leave this alone until I can find a way to refill it. But okay. But to me, I would not recommend this for summertime use. When I got this last year, it was in the middle of autumn. It was right around like a few weeks before Halloween. Yeah, a few weeks before Halloween, and I think this is the one I wore to Comic-Con, to Alamo City Comic-Con. You know, where I met Sting, the wrestler. So this was my autumn winter fragrance last year. You know, I wore this on Halloween. I wore this on Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve. I think I wore Burberry London, but you know, this was definitely my New Year's Eve fragrance. You know, definitely my New Year's Eve fragrance. Okay, so I've heard that people really don't get good projection on this. I get about an hour and a half of good projection on this. Now, when you have sprayed this and you're doing something very, very physical, you know, like in the gym or something, and, you know, I wanted to test it, you know, and it didn't smell right to me. So this is definitely not a physical, not a physical activity fragrance that you want to be smelling. You know, not when you're active, like playing basketball or playing volleyball or playing football or even working out in the gym. It just didn't project right. You know, it even kind of started making me a little bit nauseous as I was working out doing my thing, you know. So projection on this is about an hour and a half. Longevity though, I get about 7 to 8 hours on longevity. Now that to me is awesome performance. And y'all can see that I've done my share of spraying this on, you know. This was definitely my favorite fragrance of the fall 2016. And if I was to get another bottle of this, I would not be sad. I wouldn't be sad about it. I would not be. This is basically a really good fragrance, man. So how does it hold up to the original 1 million? The original 1 million to me is sweet bubblegum. You know, kind of like not Hubba Bubba, but more like Bazooka Joe, kind of, you know. This to me, it reminds me of fall, of autumn, of leaves on the ground and leaves turning color, and it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and it's Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. You know, that's what I think of when I think of this this fragrance right here. You know, everything fall, everything Christmassy, everything kind of, you know, in the holiday spirit, you know. So I would have to say that this is my holiday fragrance, you know. That cinnamon and that tonka bean and the tobacco and the blood mandarin orange in it. God, man. It makes up a beautiful fragrance, man. A beautiful fragrance. Paco Rabanne. I have a lot of Paco Rabanne stuff, as y'all know. I have Invictus. I have Invictus Aqua. I have Black Excess. I want to get Excess Pure. I want to get Pure Excess. I want to get my nose on that one because I've been hearing really good things about that one. Anything that smells like a vanilla cherry Coke, I mean, I'm there, man. You know, anything sweet, you know. And I've got 1 million Prive. I've got 1 million. So Paco Rabanne, I've given you a lot of my money in the last 2 years. But you know what? I love it. You know, this is definitely a fragrance that I'll be getting again when this bottle runs out. You know, and hopefully it won't run out anytime soon, because you know, I am the humble collector for a reason. Okay, so that's the show for today. You guys are my humbled crowd. I am the humble collector. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to alert that little bell right there so that you'll be informed of all of my videos. You know, even if y'all don't like my videos, I mean the fact that y'all still come here is awesome. You know, this hobby is so great, you know, and this community is so great, filled with a bunch of great people, you know. So yeah, that's the truth, and I'm sticking to it, baby.